Welcome back to another episode of What's for Dinner. So tonight we're having breakfast because breakfast is superior to all the other meals, foods. I don't know, it's Monday. So we're going to make a breakfast scramble. And Colton and I taught ourselves how to make this. It's really not that hard. A scramble, you can put in whatever you want. This is mostly protein and a little bit of potatoes. So yeah, let's go do this. Okay, we're going to use maple sausage because it's just the best. And you know, why not? So we're going to take a pound and a pound. Well, let me rephrase that. A pound of sausage, and then we're going to do a pound of bacon. But the bacon, we're going to take it before we put it in the skillet. You're going to take just like regular kitchen scissors, or you can take a knife, or you could take a machete for all I care. I don't care. And you are going to cut it into like bite-sized pieces. So, yeah, do that. Make sure you get all the ends of your sausage out of your little tubes. So, I'm going to go wash these. Okay, that's all ready to go. Brown up your meat. Yes, it looks like a lot, but at the same time, we eat on this for probably like 3 days, 3 or 4 days for breakfast. So that's why it's a lot. Yeah. Always think ahead a little bit, y'all. And speaking of thinking ahead, I'm going to get my taters out. These are shredded potatoes that I shredded myself, and they're turning a little bit brown, but it's fine. We're going to cook them up before they go real bad. So let's do that. Okay, currently just taking my meat masher and just grinding up the sausage a little bit. And then we'll just use a spatula to stir everything. Okay, seasonings. Garlic. Pepper. Little bit of salt. I don't like to salt it too much because bacon's already pretty salty. And then we have garlic powder and onion powder. Call it good there. You can add more stuff, but I'm not going to. And everyone say it with me. I can season with whatever I want. Get another pan because you're going to need a bigger pan. And then we're going to cook our potatoes in here, and then we're going to take these guys and put them in there as soon as it's done. Also, fun fact, Colton is allergic to eggs. It's more of like an intolerance. Just whenever he eats them, he gets like really, really bad stomach aches. So I'm going to scramble probably 1 or 2 eggs, just depending on how I feel. And then I'm going to have an egg with mine, but Colton will not be, just because of his allergy or his intolerance or whatever you want to call it. Point being, he's not going to have a damn egg. I'm going to have some eggs. So yeah, in your pan for your potatoes, put in some butter, or you can put in oil. I'm going to put in a little butter. And then you can fry them up to your desired liking. I like them to be a little bit crispy, just because you get like the grease and stuff from the bacon and the sausage. So I like them to be a little bit crispy. So yeah, as soon as it's time to do that, I'll let you know. Taters are in, so let's get them all cooked up and stuff. Keep in mind, these are also still frozen somewhat, but it's fine. Also, don't forget to season your taters. I'm using the blend because, you know, this stuff is just amazing. Season it up. In the meantime of all of that cooking, we're going to fill up ice trays. Meat off of my skillet here. We're going to wash. Check on your potatoes. Okay, I'm actually going to end up having 2 eggies today, because I won't partake in the hash browns. So we're gonna go 1 egg. Make sure you feed your shells to your dog because you can. And it makes them happy. 2 eggies. And then, so I ended up putting in 2 eggs, and then I just cracked them so far, and then I put a little splash of milk. And then I'm just gonna do salt and pepper, and I have a pan that's heating up with some butter. So let's cook our scramble up smeggies. Cook your eggies to your liking. I like them scrambled. And then we also have our scramble right here. And we're just gonna let them hang out. Going to let them hang out, and then I'm gonna kind of break up these big chunks of hash brown. So y'all know it's not my recipe without a substitution. We have mozzarella cheese, not cheddar, so it is what it is. Go ahead and try your bite.
All right, guys, I won't be putting mozzarella in there because I'm not a huge fan of it, but first bite.
Y'all hungry?